Remember how WWE made its fans aware that Dean Ambrose was not going to re-sign with the company and went ahead with one last Shield run? Well, not every WWE superstar gets treated that way, and over the years, many talented wrestlers have been released while fans were waiting for them to bounce back on the main roster. I'm Jose G, and here are 5 WWE superstars who were released all of a sudden. Number 5, Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan recently made news after it was revealed that he would be let go by WWE around a month ago. Sullivan's WWE career was marred with controversy, and his issues with anxiety only made things worse for him as a WWE superstar. After being on the sidelines for almost a year due to an injury, Lars Sullivan was brought back to WWE TV in late 2020 on the SmackDown brand. Sullivan got a monster push on the Blue brand, similar to the one that WWE gave him in mid-2019. He took out superstars such as Jeff Hardy and Riddle, and later had a couple of sit-down interviews with WWE announcers Michael Cole and Corey Graves, which further made the fans feel that he was penned for a big singles push. Unfortunately, he was taken off WWE TV without any explanation, and now he is no longer associated with the company. Considering his comments following his WWE release, it seems like Lars Sullivan is done with pro wrestling for good. Number 4, Steve Cutler. A former U.S. Marine Corps veteran, Steve Cutler joined the WWE Performance Center back in 2014. He eventually made his presence known to the NXT fans, and over the years he became a household name for the Black and Gold brand. Cutler later became a part of the Forgotten Sons, also consisting of Wesley Blake and Jackson Ryder, and began to dominate the NXT Tag Team division. Although they didn't win the NXT Tag Team Championships, they were moved up to the SmackDown roster in 2020. As things started to look good for the trio, they suffered a massive setback owing to a tweet pro-Donald Trump of Jackson Ryder that garnered severe negative reactions. After being sidelined for many months, Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake returned to the Blue brand recently and allied with King Corbin to take down the Mysterio family. All of a sudden, it was revealed earlier this week that WWE had released Steve Cutler and put him on a 90-day non-compete clause. Let's hope Steve Cutler bounces back with his future endeavors. Number 3, Rusev. Rusev's WWE run came to a bitter end in mid-2020 as he was one of several superstars who were released by the company due to budget issues stemming from the COVID-19 pandemic. Prior to that, as we know, Rusev kicked off a feud with Bobby Lashley and Lana in late 2019. The angle was bashed by fans from the very beginning, with many fearing that Rusev would come out looking like a complete loser. The WWE's universe fear came to fruition as the storyline progressed further. Rusev lost most of his matches against Bobby Lashley, and fans were unhappy over WWE destroying Rusev's character for the sake of the storyline that didn't even get a proper closure. On an episode of Raw in February, Rusev and Humberto Carrillo lost a tag team match to Lashley and Angel Garza, following which Rusev disappeared from WWE TV. He would not appear again on WWE TV and was finally let go by the company in April. Rusev is currently working with All Elite Wrestling and goes by the moniker of Miro. Number 2, Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder will be remembered as one of those WWE superstars who utilized the power of social media to get over with the fans. Years before Becky Lynch was effectively using social media to throw insults at her opponents and get over with the fans, Ryder was vowing the WWE Universe with his YouTube series, Z True Long Island Story. Ryder got a push soon after and won the US title, but the run didn't last long as he was soon back to being a lower card act. Zack Ryder's biggest achievement came at WrestleMania 32, where he won the Intercontinental Championship in a multi-man ladder match. He lost the belt the next night on Raw and was back to square one. At WrestleMania 35, Ryder and Kurt Hawkins won the Raw Tag Team Championships, but lost it back to the Revival in a couple of months. In March 2020, Ryder lost a singles match to Bobby Lashley and was quietly taken off WWE TV. A little over a month later, he was released by the company, thus putting an abrupt end to a 15-year WWE run. Number 1, Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez made his debut in WWE at the Fox premiere of SmackDown in late 2019. He attacked Brock Lesnar immediately after Lesnar's WWE title win over Kofi Kingston, thus kicking off their feud on the road to WWE Crown Jewel 2019. At the event, Brock Lesnar retained his WWE title by defeating Cain Velasquez, thus exacting revenge for the loss he had suffered against Velasquez in UFC around a decade ago. Velasquez competed in a live event soon after. He teamed up with Humberto Carrillo in a winning effort against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. This was it for Velasquez in regards to a wrestling career. He then disappeared from WWE for good, and it was revealed in April of 2020 that WWE had released him. When Velasquez had come come to WWE, many believed that he would be a mainstay for the promotion for years, and his fans were looking forward to seeing him have a match at WrestleMania 36. Nothing of this sort happened though, and Cain Velasquez parted ways with the company after an incredibly underwhelming run. And that's our list for the day. Thanks for watching today's video. For more videos, follow us on all social media. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.